Today I'm making an apple pie. I'm going with 3 different apples. I have the Braeburn apples, Gala apples, and Granny Smith apples. So it's a good mixture of tart and sweet. I think it'll make for a good pie. I have too many apples here. I have 9 apples. I probably need, maybe 7 or 8, but I thought I'd have more just in case it looked a little weak. So, but what I want to show to you today is this gadget that I always use, and it seems really silly, but it's so easy to peel and core and slice your apple all at once. So let me just show you how this works. One of the things you want to do is when you buy an apple is to make sure you get apples that have a really uniform shape. Makes it easier to use this. So you just push your apple onto this, and then okay, so there it goes. So now it's peeling it, and then it's supposed to line up. Wow, it's not working very well, is it? Not working very well at all. Okay, we're just going to get this aligned in there. So what's happening is it's peeling it, and the mechanism is also coring it. Sometimes it doesn't always work very well, but all right, we're going to try that on a different apple because that certainly is not a good example of how it works. But nonetheless, so you have the core is out, and the seeds are out for the most part. Wow, that one didn't work very well. And then you just cut it in half, and you've got these really nice uniform slices of apple. Oops, wrong one. That goes over there. All right, we're just going to start that over because that was quite a mess. Quite a mess indeed. But, you know, even when it's a mess, you can certainly pick up the scraps and chop them. And I'm certain that this is still even quicker and certainly more uniform than trying to just use a knife to cut and peel and core an apple. So I have my waste bucket there, just going to throw that in there. And we're going to try this again. So my plan is to show you how this nifty gadget works. And we're going to pick a really nice uniform apple. This is one of the Gala apples. So we're going to put that, make sure it's centered, right on those tongs. And then we just start spinning it, and it should approach that and start peeling it, and then suddenly we'll start to core it and slice it. Okay, this is looking good, huh? So look how quickly, I'm sorry, but look how quickly that works. Isn't that ridiculous? Uh-huh. Am I right, ladies? There we go. So we've got this cored apple. Ooh, juicy. And all we have to do is take a knife down the center, and we have just these fabulous uniform slices. And uniformity is important when making an apple pie. You want to make sure all the slices get done at the same time. So that's what we do. It's very, very simple. And then you just take off the core and the peelings, have a trash bowl to put it into, and you're ready to move on to the next apple. So let's see what we can do with this big Granny Smith apple. Put that on. It's really important to get it centered because you want the part that cores to be right aligned with the core itself, obviously. So you put that on there. And I've had this for, probably 10 years. Who knows, maybe it could use sharpening, I'm not sure, but it's worked relatively well that whole time. Oh, this one's looking good. So there it goes, taking out the core. Peeling's coming off beautifully. It's slicing away. And whoosh, there we go. It's a cored apple. It's sliced. So yeah, if I did this, we'd have this cool, funky spiral going on. But I want halves. So, good juicy apple. So, there we go. Just have all these nice slices. So that is probably one of the only gadgets I really work with. I do most everything old school, but this, I don't know. I found it years ago. It works. It may seem silly, it may seem gadgety. It's not hard to clean up. Basically just rinsing it off at the end of the day, and I can cut and slice all these apples in no time flat. So there you have it, the apple peeler core slicer.